Dougie, last time out was a draw to start the season away to Hamilton. How would you reflect on the match now?
Yeah, listen, a point away from home any time during the season is always a positive result. Don't get me wrong, I think we had good opportunities to win the game. Also, then being down to 10 men for large parts of or for the full second half anyway. We could have done better to get the 3 points, but listen, happy to get off to a positive start, picking up a point away from home.
For the match, Grant was the captain. We spoke after it about how you were possibly picking the captain this week. Has a decision been made on that yet?
Yeah, Grant will take over the captaincy for the season. Alan Lithgow will be assistant to that. I think Grant's come in and been exceptionally good performer over the pre-season and the games and into the Betfred Cup. Again, I thought on Saturday led by example on the pitch. But listen, I could have picked anyone, especially the more experienced players. But I think the way Grant's come in and settled into the squad straight away, I think he's the ideal candidate to lead the team forward this season. How's
preparation been this week heading into the weekend?
Yeah, listen, again, we've got to give the fullest respect to Cove. Jim's come in over the summer with Paul leaving to go to Hartlepool, and he'll have his own ideas. They picked up a good result at home to Rafe on Saturday. So listen, we know their strengths and we know their weaknesses. But again, it'll be up to us tomorrow to come here, obviously at home. We want to make Capel a fortress again this season. Any team coming here know that they're in a game of football, and we've got to take the game to them. We don't need to worry too much about them, but we've got to give them respect because they've got good players who can hurt you. Fraser Fife, Ian Vigers, Shea Logan, Mark Reynolds, Mitch Megginson, all players with experience and played at a good level. So we're under no illusions how difficult the game will be. Yeah,
it'll be the first meeting between the sides since 2004. What sort of challenge does a newly promoted side like Cove prove to be?
Yeah, it's always a challenge for a team coming up. They want to prove that they should be there. They had a good season last year, and they've started the season pretty well. Again, unlucky in the cup competition, but they got off to a great start against Rafe, who probably were favourite going into that game. Rafe and Cove have come away with a 2-0 victory. Could have been more, but again, it's up to us. We're the home team. We've got to take the game to Cove, and like I say, we want to make Capel a hard place to come for any team. Like last season, when I came in, we done really well at home up until the last few games of the season. But the last season's done. We're now focusing this season, and again, with the backing of the fans, we've got to make this place as difficult as it is for any opponent to come here.
Yeah, you mentioned the fans there, and you talk about wanting to make Capel a fortress. First home game of the season tomorrow. How big a part will they play this season?
Yeah, they'll play a part every week. Again, on Saturday at Hamilton, I thought the fans were brilliant. Yeah, I've been frustrated, and I can understand the frustration with certain games through the cup competition. I get that, but I've got to take my hat off to them. I think since I've come in, I've been different class to myself and the team, and if they're backing throughout the season, they'll be our 12th man, and like I say, I just hope that they can come out and back us as they did last season.
Last week we saw Alan Lithgow return to the squad. How's the squad looking ahead of tomorrow in terms of the team news?
Yeah, nothing else to say on last week. Obviously, we've got everybody available. Alan, we need to try and get Alan game time. He's been out for a long time. He's now back to a level that his injuries cleared. So it's now just try to integrate him into to try and get minutes in the pitch. And we'll try and do that over the next couple of weeks. But no, there's no injuries or anything. Everyone's fit and available.